This is awesome. A new scarf that makes it impossible to take photos of its wearer. Does that make sense? So first and foremost, it was invented by a 28-year-old named Saif Siddiqui. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. And he came up with this scarf that is made of a special fabric enhanced with thousands of nano-spherical crystals that reflects light back into the camera. So then the person, if you see some of these photos, do we have any? The person looks invisible. So there you see without the light, Paris Hilton, and then we have Jeremy Piven. And then look at, then it's like an invisibility cloak. You're gone.
It's an invisibility cloak.
Yes, you're gone. So the name of the scarf is called Issue Scarf, and it's a play on the words issue and shh for privacy.
No.
Oh, I thought it was short for issue there?
Yeah.
Issue still there?
No. Thoughts, 5 words or less.
Finally, I can leave my house.
Grace.
I'm so famous.
My 5 words or less, you already said, so I'll just say it again. Real life invisibility cloak, check.
Yep.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Yeah. The perfect prank, though. I want to get one and just pretend, have it on, take pictures with my parents, go somewhere, and then while we look at the photos, they're going to be like,
stone cold bitch.
and my parents are going to be like, why aren't you, what's wrong?
It's gone. Looks like it's been erased. Erased from existence.
What's going
What is that? After you get them developed at the 1 hour photo? Like everyone takes a photo and goes, whoa, what the f just happened?
Parents, come over. Let's have a formal photo shoot.
Well, wouldn't it work like if I had the flash on even my iPhone and then I showed it to my parents and they're like, why are you missing from the photo?
And then you just play dumb like, I don't know.
Is this Back to the Future?
What happened?
I'm doing it. Are they expensive?
I'm sure nano crystals.
It's very expensive. It's very expensive.
Here's where I'm like, am I stupid? Which is frequently the case. Is in this thing we just showed you, we showed how you can't take a photo with it, and next to it is a photo with it.
It's
So
only flash.
it's only flash photos.
But
So-
paparazzi is mainly flash photography.
But now they won't. And I think that in itself, even you can adjust your camera to like, yeah, it'll be blown out here, but like a lot of them have enough range where you do the raw, whatever. A lot of technical stuff, but if you do the right photo without a flash and the right camera, you can still get these pictures. That said, like, dude, how annoying is life for people who walk out of a building and there's all that flash photography? Even if they still get the photos, but they're not bombarded by this light show, like that's a great victory.
Insane. I just witnessed it. It was actually my first time visiting the Westlake Promenade. I had to stop on the way to a baby shower to pick up some Sprinkles cupcakes.
Did you go to the macaroni grill?
No, I just went to get the Sprinkles cupcakes, but on my way out, I was trapped. I did not understand what was happening. There was vehicles everywhere, paparazzi. I was like, what's going on? And I was late to the baby shower. It was Kim K, it was Kanye West, and it was Baby North. And I was right in the middle of it. And I was part of the problem because then I got out my phone and I took some pictures.
Were they going to the macaroni grill?
No, they went into like, I think like a fancy gallery.
Kanye's like, I love to color on the menu.
And they were just following them?
It was, they parked, a security guard came out, they had like a security guard with them, and yeah, and they knew they were gonna show up there. I don't know if they arranged it or if they just followed them, but yeah, they followed them from their car into this gallery, but it felt arranged. It just did, as opposed to maybe a celebrity that comes out and they have to use the scarf. I felt like that this was something that Kim Kardashian and Kanye West and Baby North, well, Baby North has no say.
No, Baby
It was
North.
all her idea. Baby North was like, we are doing this today.
It seemed super, super arranged because they waited at their car for a little bit. The security guard came out and they were like all done up and they kind of like did their thing into the gallery. And it was like a cute family portrait moment.
I would set that up. I would be like, guys, this is where we're going to be. Get that photo, because otherwise I'm not telling you again.
Their Christmas
That's
card.
true.
Yeah, this is our Christmas card.
But they're the type of family that uses it as opposed to maybe like a Leonardo DiCaprio that really does not appreciate that type of attention. There is a difference.
Is that the most famous person you've seen in real life? Kim
I guess if you were to call them famous in the sense that she has like the most Instagram followers, right? And she is famous. When I used to work as a bottle service waitress, I've waited on everybody from Leonardo DiCaprio to everyone. Why? Who's the most famous that you've seen?
I'm glad you asked.
Yeah, I know what you're fishing
You were
for.
fishing.
What an asshole I am. Two. One, I saw Mike Tyson twice in my life just walking around.
Whoa.
Once in Los Angeles and once in New York.
Oh,
but
where?
in LA, it was in like Beverly Hills-ish at a Blockbuster Video.
Really?
Where he had someone kind of going after him. And my favorite thing I've ever
Who would
heard.
go after Mike Tyson?
Just like kind of handling
In a
Mike Tyson because
Blockbuster?
he seemed a little out of it. In a Blockbuster Video to put it in a time and place. And I just remember him going, "Hey, they have Twix?
Twix?
Do they have Twix?" And he was looking around a Blockbuster Video for some Twix. The other time I was in Santa Monica and I walked into a bookstore and Michael Jackson was looking at books.
No, he's
No.
not. No.
That's incredible, Brett.
And I saw him just like look at, architecture books. It was like,
Just him or
just him.
no security?
way.
I mean, I'm sure there was security in the book. In bookstore.
in the book?
In the book. He's
In the
that
book,
popular.
he was-
Flat security. It's like the same technology as the scarf.
Wow.
But no, I'm sure there were people in the bookstore kind of making sure nothing happened. But
That's amazing.
it was crazy because you notice like in these situations when someone's out and about and there's no paparazzi yet, like there's a small crowd and it grows. And the more it grows, the more bold people get.
Right, of course, mob mentality.
So it starts like there's 4 people, and I was one of the first, and I just like stood out. I saw him go into the bookstore, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna watch. And then more people showed up, and then I took a photo of him on my BlackBerry.
you were like me. I don't even.
and I called. I was like, back like this was whatever 2000. He was still alive.
Did you call the tabloids? Did you call?
And I let my friend at TMZ know, like, hey, I got a photo of it.
Really?
How much would you pay for that?
Yes,
She was
Brett,
like-
the hustler.
She was like $60. I was like, okay.
I'll
but
take it.
I was like, yeah.
Did
I
you get
didn't-
it?
No,
Did you
because
make
by the
60
time
bucks?
I'd done that, everyone else had photos of it, so it wasn't
Yeah.
worth anything. But yeah, that's it.
Anyone else?
Famous walkabout
That's
stories?
fair.
Any
I mean-
walkabout stories?
I used to work at American Apparel when Justin Bieber wore hoodies
Oh,
a lot.
whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
So
Perfect
he came
storm.
in and got a lot of hoodies. I mean, it's not a Michael Jackson
Was
book
he nice?
story. He just said hi.
Oh.
You know, 3 hi. No, I think he just said hi. How are you?
Okay.
And I was like,
Yeah. Grace?
This always happens. Hey, one time I was at a mall. I
Oh,
can't
great.
even
Who is
place
it?
which one, and Ashley Tisdale walked by me.
Oh,
So, pretty famous.
Michael Jackson? Janet Jackson?
Michael Jackson.
Justin Bieber?
Because again, the cool stuff doesn't happen
Ashley
to me.
Tisdale's awesome. That's not
She's
true.
good.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Good job.
I, to be honest, I am not sure it was.
You're pretty new.
All right, let's.
just a guess.
You walked by someone blonde? Amazing.
I like that we're calling
Is that
you.
Ashley Tisdale? Is that?
Wow.
It looked a lot like her, but I went. By the time I went back to confirm,
Truth comes out. The
She's
truth
had a
comes
lot
out.
of different looks too. So.
Yeah, that's true.
By the time I went back to confirm, she was gone.
So you just wanted to be part of the story. That's what you're saying. That's okay, Grace. Okay, you guys, what was your, I like that you called it a walkabout. So what was your, that's what you called it. That was your
Sure.
term. So let's ask our viewers, who have you seen out and about? What's your most famous walkabout encounter? And we'll see you next time on Pop Trigger.